If you're new to print on demand or you've been doing it for a while, finding the right niche is going to be the difference between whether you're profitable or not profitable at all. What's up guys, Bodie here, BodieDavison.com. If you're new to the channel, I like to talk about print on demand and making money online, so please give the video a like and make sure you hit subscribe. Sorry for the 1 week break in between videos guys. I've been actually looking at a house to buy, so we've been looking at a couple, one in particular, and I might even take some footage and edit that into this video. For those of you that are new here, I do have the print on demand playlist and the Teespring tutorial playlist. And I also have a group called Print on Demand Mastery, which is about Teespring, Redbubble, and merch by Amazon. You can find that on Facebook or link down below. So today's video is actually from someone's suggestion in that group, which is they really struggle with finding the right sort of niche for their t-shirt business. So I'm gonna give you guys a website that'll give you heaps and heaps of niches to look at and give you some other general tips, and it should help you be able to find a profitable t-shirt niche to be able to go after and create designs for. So make sure you join that free Facebook group and let's get into today's video. So just quickly before we get into this video, it's just a reminder that the strategy that I am teaching is a high volume approach. So you want to create a lot of good designs. So not just a lot of trashy designs with spammy titles and things like that. You want to have a lot of good designs, so well thought out designs, but you want to be pumping out a lot of them. I always say to aim for 100 designs and then have them on at least the big 3 websites, which are Teespring, Merch by Amazon, and Redbubble. So niches are great, and I highly suggest getting into a niche and dialing down a niche, but you don't actually have to have a niche to make sales on Teespring or Redbubble or Merch by Amazon. If you just pump out a lot of designs, eventually you're going to make sales. The difference being, when you dive into a particular niche, you can actually make a full storefront around that, if we're talking Teespring anyway, a storefront, but you can have so many designs in that niche, drive traffic from your Instagram, which I've taught you guys before, which is in a certain niche as well. So let's talk about vegans. So vegan diet, you have a vegan diet Instagram page, you use vegan diet Instagram hashtags. People find your shirts on your Instagram that are interested in the vegan diet. They go to your storefront. That's also about vegan t-shirts. Not only is this going to be something that they're interested in and likely to buy, they're also going to tell their friends and also share that on social media with their vegan friends. So that's the power of the niche. The niche can drive very direct sort of traffic, like targeted traffic, and then they're going to share it with their friends, etc., which is more traffic, and then you keep building up your following and keep driving more and more of that targeted traffic that are going to be interested in your niche. Alright guys, so here we are on the website I was talking about, which is called nichehacks.com. So what we're going to go to is the blog here. So go to the blog, click on that. So we're going to click on profitable niches. And then what it comes up with is quite a few articles that would be good reading for any of you. Like there's a lot of good information on this website, but the one that I'm showing you in this video that will definitely help you is this one here. So we're going to click on that. And then we're going to go down the bottom here, and they've got a huge list of 1900 plus profitable niche ideas. First, it starts off with things to do with dieting. So it's going to give you a lot of different dieting things here. And it's going to go from there, and it's all in alphabetical order. So the point of this website is it's going to get your brain thinking outside the box. If you just sit there on the spot and you try and think of different niches and niche ideas, you're going to come up with probably 10 or 20 of things that you're interested in, and it's going to be very limited thinking. When you have a list like this that has so many different niches, you can go through this list and just get your brain thinking outside of that, you know, that bubble that you're in with things that you like or things that your friends like. So there's a lot of things here. Like there's baking, there's basketball, obviously, there's barbecuing. Like people love barbecuing. There's certain dads and stuff that you could target that love to do like certain types of barbecuing, and they could have shirts that they would wear when they're doing that. So straight away, things like that, it's going to get your brain thinking. Like beach volleyball, I wouldn't think about that. Beekeeping, I would never think about that, and the list goes on and on here. So yoga we've talked about before, but Bitcoin, obviously people are into that. I'm not so much into it, but there's a lot of different things here. Bowling,
certain types of dog breeds. What else have we got? Let's go way down and get out of the B's there. How about we go H and see what's here? Horse racing, horse breeding, different types of diets again. So there's a lot of things about diets that come up. That's definitely something that a lot of people search all the time. I'm actually a personal trainer by trade, so there's a lot of keywords that you can touch on when you're doing your research and searching for clients, etc. with personal training. All right, so you guys get the idea. So the next thing that I would do from here, next step along, is I would go over to Google Trends and actually search it out and see how it comes up. So if we go meditation here, meditation, and then search the term. So as you can see on Google Trends, meditation has a pretty high search rate, which is consistent. So that's good. Other than that, you would be looking for spikes, like recent spikes, which means that it's something that's trending now. So if it was low like this and then had a spike going up, you're definitely onto something that is like a hot trending item right now, and that's something you should be targeting. But meditation looks like it's good all year round, so it is definitely a good niche to go after. The next thing from there would be researching the competition, but let's just change this to another term. I saw baking down there earlier, and I was just thinking baking would be quite big at the moment because so many people have been at home, so I'm sure there's plenty of searching for that. Well, as you can see, there has been a spike, so that would have been right around when Corona was hitting. So a lot of people would have been at home and looking for baking things, but it's still up there. Whether it rises it again, who knows? But this is still a consistent search term and something that you could think about. So there's different types of baking and stuff like that, and I'm sure there'd be mums and different people that would like to wear certain sort of baking t-shirts. It's just something to think about. It gets your brain thinking outside of that circle of just like your limited thinking that I was talking about before. So another one that I've just seen inside this list here, and it's similar to the vegan niche like I was talking about before, is plant-based diet. And I'll put that into Google Trends, and I just want to show you this example of what I was talking about. So as you can see here on October 20th, 2019, for whatever reason, there's been a gigantic spike. So what I'm saying about using Google Trends and looking for spikes is someone could have seen this on the rise right about here and got in on this niche and made t-shirts based around plant-based diet, and there would have been so many people searching for it. They would have made an absolute killing with plant-based diet t-shirts. So this is just a good example of checking for trends and then jumping on them and making money from those trends. Usually the reason that you would see something like this is there's been a celebrity that's doing plant-based diet, or there's been something in the news or a new study, something like that usually is why you would see such a big trending jump like that, because that is a massive jump up. So I guarantee you that someone out there made a lot of money with t-shirt designs on this trend right here. So the next thing that you can also do to cross-reference is to go to Amazon.com and just put in like a search term. So let's say that we went the baking t-shirt. So baking t-shirts for women pops up, which would definitely be an interesting one because a lot of girls do like to bake at home. So let's have a look at that. And then all of a sudden you're going to start to see quite a few different design ideas here. And then I'll just go through, check out which ones have been selling well and get my product inspiration from there and then make my own versions of them. So as you always see with t-shirts, it's never something so in-depth. It's usually just like a really good bit of text like that, or even something basic like this will sell well. So you don't have to make in-depth designs with pictures, although that is really good and something you can do. But it is most of the time just a really cool text like this and very basic, and they will sell really well. So that's the beauty of not really being that experienced with design and being able to make something like this, although you can use Placeit.net and make very in-depth designs. As you can see going down here, just over and over, it's very basic and these shirts would sell well. So you just go through, get your design ideas from here, make your own version of it. Don't copy it exactly, make your own version of it, get your inspiration from it, and then create your own shirt designs from there.
And that is it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Very short video today, but I just wanted to make this video in an answer to someone else's question within the Facebook group. So make sure you join the Print on Demand Mastery Facebook group. There's quite a lot of conversations going in there, and a few experienced sellers are joining now as well. So make sure you get in there and we can all learn from each other and grow. And I have a no spam policy, so don't worry, there's no one in there spamming. So I'm moderating all of the group and it's really cool. So make sure you join. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you check out the Print on Demand playlist and the Teespring tutorial playlist, which is on this channel. I have at least 40 videos in there that covers almost every question you could need. So make sure you check that out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Really loving to engage with you all and build this community. It's been so awesome. It's been a hell of a ride so far. So let's keep it going. Make sure you hit like for me. Make sure you comment down below. Any questions you have, I answer all the comments, and make sure you hit subscribe.